Let's transition to the NFL and let's go to New England and let's talk about the New England Patriots as it's reports going around in the New England area. And reports are that the Patriots may be interested in trading for Lamar Jackson. And Bill Belichick was speaking to reporters and they were asking him about should the New England Patriot fans be optimistic about the team heading into next season? And Belichick's response was, quote, should fans be optimistic? His response was the last 25 years. So when I think about the New England Patriots and Bill Belichick, I need to remind Bill Belichick that over the last 3 seasons without Tom Brady, in the regular season, Bill Belichick is 25-25. That's his record in the last 3 years without the services of Tom Brady. And 2 out of the 3 years without Tom Brady, Belichick did not make the playoffs. In 2020, his team finished 7-9. In 2021, they finished 10-7. They got to the playoffs and got completely blown off the field by Josh Allen and company and the Buffalo Bills. And then last year, they finished 8-9 and didn't make the playoffs. And when I look at the New England Patriots overall as a football team, when I look at Mac Jones, I'm not a believer in Mac Jones. Now, for his career, Mac Jones has 36 touchdowns, 24 interceptions, 6,798 passing yards for his career. But I don't view Mac Jones the same way I view a Justin Herbert, a Joe Burrow, a Patrick Mahomes, or even a Trevor Lawrence, or even a Kyler Murray for that matter. I saw more promise out of Kyler Murray before his injury than I ever saw from Mac Jones. I've never believed in Mac Jones. So, number one, when I look at the New England Patriots as a football team and where they're going, I don't believe in Mac Jones at all. And I look at the Patriots and their personnel. You look at the Patriots personnel. At running back, you got Ramondre Stevenson, James Robinson. At receiver, they recently signed Juju Smith-Schuster. You still got Tyquan Thornton, Trey Nixon, Devontae Parker, Lynn Bolden Jr. But that receiving core is a below-average receiving core. That Patriots receiving core isn't that good. So when I look at the entire offense for the Patriots, not only do I not believe in Mac Jones, I don't believe in his supporting cast either. And I look at their defense. Last year, defensively, they were ranked in the top 10 in total yards given up per game. They gave up 343 total yards per game. That was ranked 9th in the NFL. They only gave up 106 rushing yards. That was ranked 6th in the NFL. So defensively, considering Bill Belichick is a defensive specialist and he knows defense, I believe that the Patriots will be good defensively. Like, I think you can always rely on them being a good defensive team. Defensively, they still got Wise Jr. up front. They got Matthew Judon up front as a pass rusher. They got Jonathan Jones at DB. They got Josh Trice at DB as well. Kyle Duggar in the secondary. But I expect them to be pretty good overall defensively because of Bill Belichick. But offensively, they're not that good. Last year, offensively, they were bottom half in a lot of major categories. This is offensively. Offensively last year, they averaged 331 yards per game. That was ranked 27th in the NFL. They averaged 208 passing yards per game. That was ranked 20th in the NFL. They only averaged 107 rushing yards per game. That was ranked 24th in the NFL. They averaged 21 points per game, which was ranked 17th. So everywhere you look, statistically, the Patriots were awful last year. And I don't believe in Mac Jones as a quarterback who you can win a Super Bowl with. I don't. And I believe that in today's era of the NFL, you got to be able to have a reliable quarterback if you want to be a legit Super Bowl contender. And I look at these other teams in the AFC East alone. The Jets, once they acquire Aaron Rodgers, they will be better than the Patriots. The Bills are already better than the Patriots with Josh Allen, and the Dolphins are better than the Patriots with Tua, with Tyreek Hill, with Jalen Waddle. And I think in the AFC East alone, those teams that I just named have passed up the New England Patriots. Right now, the Patriots are the fourth and last team in the AFC East. And in the AFC, other teams are not better than, they're not better than the Chiefs. They're not better than the Bengals. They're not better than the Chargers. Hell, they're not better than the Jacksonville Jaguars. So Bill Belichick's talking about how the Patriots fans, they should be optimistic because of the last 25 years. What about the last 3 years, Bill? What about the last 3 years? Last 3 years, they're 25-25, and they missed the playoffs 2 out of 3 seasons under Bill Belichick's watch. So the Patriots damn sure better be on the phone with the trying to acquire Lamar Jackson. They got to be on the phone and try to acquire Lamar Jackson ASAP. You got to get Lamar in there in New England. Like, if I would have been on the phone yesterday with the New England Patriots if I'm Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft. I would have been on the phone yesterday trying to acquire Lamar Jackson because we know how great Lamar Jackson is. Lamar Jackson, this is in the Super Bowl era. Lamar Jackson has the 4th best winning percentage as a starting quarterback. Only Roger Staubach, Tom Brady, and Patrick Mahomes have won more games than Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is 45-16, so he's won 74% of his games. And if I'm the Patriots, if I'm Bill Belichick, and you want to put some energy into that stadium in Gillette, in New England, I would bring in Lamar Jackson. Seriously, I would bring in Lamar Jackson. Look at what the Ravens have been over like last year, what they were without Lamar Jackson. Last year, this was the Ravens by starting quarterback last year. Under Lamar Jackson, the Ravens were 8-4. They averaged 24 points per game, and Lamar had an 89.0 passer rating. All other quarterbacks, not named Lamar Jackson, the Ravens were 2-3. They averaged 13 points per game, and their passer rating was 65. So Lamar Jackson would instantly make the New England Patriots a better football team, and they would be able to compete with those other teams in the AFC East and in the AFC if you have Lamar Jackson on your football team. My man C. Banks Lewis on here. You a Ravens fan, bro. Of course you're going to say it's not going to happen. But I don't think it's going to happen either because Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft, they have a certain way of going about doing things. Like the Patriots want to do things the Patriot way. You know, like you have those teams out there who take risks and do different things to bring in stars. Patriots aren't one of those teams. They want to build through the draft, and they want to see if they have a quarterback in Mac Jones who can lead them to the playoffs. But I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. Like, he led them to the playoffs a few years ago, but I damn sure don't believe he can lead them to a Super Bowl. I just don't see it happening. Bill won't give up a multiple first-round pick. He should. He should consider it because Lamar Jackson does have his injury issues. The last 2 years, Lamar Jackson has missed 10 games. But Lamar is better than Mac Jones. And in the AFC East, you can make a legit argument that Lamar Jackson would be the best quarterback in the AFC East if the Patriots acquired him. Right now, I'm taking Lamar Jackson over Aaron Rodgers. I'm taking Lamar Jackson over Tua for sure. Now, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, that's a great debate. I probably would take Lamar Jackson over Josh Allen because Lamar has an MVP, and I think Lamar Jackson has done more with less than Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen has had the luxury of playing with the Stephon Diggs, the luxury of playing with the Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox at tight end. Lamar Jackson has never had a true number one receiver to throw the ball to. Seriously. I mean, he like Lamar Jackson has never had a true number one receiver. So right now, if neither one played another down, I'm taking Lamar Jackson over Josh Allen. But I definitely think the Patriots should get on the phone with the Ravens and try to make a deal and trade for Lamar Jackson and improve their football team.